So since I officially have every single DLC, I am going to be putting all the DLC land creatures into a battle royale. Um, I'll make other videos where the all DLC aviary creatures and one with all the other aquatic DLCs, which actually surprisingly there's quite a lot for the aquatics um, compared to obviously aviaries. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna use DLC fences and gates only, but I'll use invisible fence just because I quite like it and I don't want it to be the whole map perimeter. I don't want it to be like massive because there's not way too many. But also, I'm not gonna be using DLC skins for creatures. I'm just gonna be using um the actual creatures. So Biggie and Little E, right? Their skins. Same with like Toro and that. I'm not gonna be using them. I'm just gonna be using DLC creatures because yeah, I'm gonna turn off starvation because I don't think I've actually customized this one so like at all. So I don't actually think I have combat one. Oh yeah, I do. Right. Herbalism. Yeah. So we'll use this as the um hatchery. I'll only use a couple hatcheries because there's not too many. There's a fair amount, but I'm gonna use multi-place. I'll use 3 hatcheries and then I'll put on the more bays and upgraded like incubation speeds on all of them, and I'll speed up time for each creature to get incubate and stuff. But I'll go additional bays, accelerated growth for each of them, and yeah. So I'm only gonna do 3 as I say, because there's not really any need for more than 3. So the first one I'm going to come up to, we'll do a hybrid one first. Um, where are the hybrids at? Here's a hybrid, a thing hybrid, a DLC hybrid, and then I have, where's my like Stegoceratops and all that? My blinds. Um, hello, here's the Spinoceratops, Stegoceratops, Spinoraptor. I was gonna go one of each creature actually. After you start off with, I'm gonna turn off uh, combat because so I can get them all in. I need to see if there's any other hybrids. Is there like a hybrid filter? No? Okay. So, there's 1, 2, 3. I think that's all of them in the secret species pack. I think there's 5. Yeah, there is. Then we'll say we'll go Dominion right now in these ones. Where obviously there's not actually many in the Dominion expansion. There's that one and the Therizinosaurus because the Giga is a skin. And like I've said, I'm not doing any skins. So I will also add in the Tarbosaurus. Ceratops, and we'll go Stegosaurus, and then we'll go in this one. I'll go for Pyroraptor to start off with. Rhinoceros. And then I'll go for this Raresaurus because I love them. I don't know why I'm doing all of this, like why I'm manually switching between them all. Ceratops and Stegosaurus don't stand a chance. Right. Why am I doing that? Empty hatchery bay, we'll go use my Tyrannus. And I'll go Megalosaurus as well, I guess. And then I'll go Homocaphala. No, Homocaphala is not a DSE. This guy is though. I'm not clicking that. Empty hatchery bay, we'll go for where is he? This Brad.
Ancient mythology may not be my speciality, but I've been told that Morose Intrepidus was named after the Greek deity Morose, the personification of impending doom. It was said that he gave people the ability to foresee their demise. And if you come face to face with this Tyrannosaur, I suspect there is a good
that might be them all,
chance of meeting
actually.
fate.
Oh, I still love an air. I've done a toss up, haven't I? I think. Did I? I know I have one of each, so it shouldn't be hard to spot. Pretty sure if I did, I would have released it in this one. No, apparently I don't. Right, the Velociraptor, Lamasaurus. I think there's one more sauropod, and then that's. Oh no, Dinochirus. And then I think it's a sauropod, and like Momentosaurus is, yeah. Right, so right, so I believe that this is all of the DLC land creatures. Correct me if I'm wrong, although nobody watches this that would actually speak to, is actually able to speak to me in real life. Would, other than maybe, which probably my channel and found it. But yeah, so nobody can actually correct me unless you want to be like influenced, like actually. So when they're all released, I'm all releasing from in here.
Here we have the Dino-Pyrus. This downy dinosaur
a
is
lot
often likened
in
to
here,
an
so
ostrich. Not surprising, I suppose, considering the
we'll
long
just speed it
neck,
up,
the
and
feathers,
while I'm
the
doing that,
beak.
I will.
It's just a lot bigger in
And there's
size,
not gonna be
huh?
any any
But if
foods
things
that
go
they need to eat,
awry,
so I'll
something
just
tells me this
place a bunch
one
of
doesn't need to
rocks
bury its head in the sand.
because I want rocks. Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, this dinosaur is something special. Seriously, look at the size of this thing. It's called the Mamenchisaurus. This thing is one of the largest animals to ever walk the earth. And now, thanks to the wonders of genetic engineering, It's
Who
doing
would do
just that
that?
again.
Alamosaurus, the Alamo lizard. I'm probably not the first to ask this, but surely they can't get any bigger than this, right? If it's all right with you, I'm just gonna
Momentosaurus
admire
looks.
this one from afar. Less chance of getting a crick in my neck that way too, huh?
Oh, these are already full of release. So is this you thought I want to see? Yeah, look at him. Blah blah. Is it not still over here? That's not Calidocus. Still over there. I want you. No. Get over here. Get. Looks so
My
stupid when it's
Chinese
sped up.
isn't very good. Okay, I don't speak it at all, but let me give this one a try. Wyangosaurus. Nailed it, I think. Anywho, this is a type of stegosaur that was first discovered in the
Right, we're gonna go normal speed, sandbox settings, combat frequency normal, because you can't have it on high or anything.
Sichuan province in
Right.
China. It's a popular species with our guests, and with
See, Scorpius
prosperous
Rex is
puzzle
about to go on
creators.
using it. Yep, instantly. Thank Calidocus. Yeah, he is. That must look in the middle sword. Well, here you go. Yeah, so the Scorpius Rex is poison. Uh, Spinosaurus is either gonna flee or die. Flee, yeah, it's flee. The Megalosaurus actually looks really cool, but also small. Gigantoraptor, Exodontyrannosaurus. I love the Gigantoraptor's design. Um, why would you? Stupid dog. Oh yeah, Tyrannosaurus is gonna die or flee. So even the smaller carnivores, they're all dying. Well, get fighting really quickly and getting on low health. Funnily enough, this is I'm pretty sure the only omnivore in the game, including all the DLCs. There's also only one insectivore, not the Uranus. There's only I want to see what the hell. Yeah, there's only one insectivore, and it's one of the flying creatures. It looks like a little cat mixed with a bat. Oh, so yeah, we're about to have our first death, I think, of the Spinoceratops. Maybe. Ceratosaurus and Turbo. I want to see this fight, but more than I want to see. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like the Tarbosaurus is gonna win. I just really like it. Tarbosaurus is my favorite dinosaur, obviously. Like, if it wins this fight, if Ceratosaurus runs away, first of all, listen to this roar that's about to come, right? I know that's not what it would have actually sounded like, but it's my favorite dinosaur in the game and in real life because it would have just been an absolute beast. My favorite sauropod in real life would be the Momentosaurus. Here it is in this. Yeah, it's really my favorite. Or maybe, no, I'm sorry. Maybe Brachiosaurus. I think Brachiosauruses are really cute. Platysaurus look really old, but I prefer Momentosaurus. It just looks really cool. But then, Dinochirus. This one isn't really an omnivore. It's half pescivore, like half herbivore, so it does any. But yeah, I quite like. It's way stronger than you would imagine. The Dinochirus. And then we have the one and only Greg. I'm gonna name him actually. Greg the Destroyer. Greg the Destroyer. Look at him snoring. He sounds so stupid. I love him. Megasaurus. Well, I could turn on injuries and make this like such an easy sublet, but this isn't gonna last more than an hour. I'm not gonna do well. Yeah, it's not gonna last more than an hour, and I'm not gonna do multiple parts of it. So it's really just whatever happens in this one is all you're gonna be getting. So if there's no deaths, you're not going to see any deaths. Every fight that I get notifications for, I'm going to go look at it. Ooh, that was Megalosaurus Gigantoraptor. How's that Megalosaurus at? He's at 100. What's that attack going to get him down to? 87 against 64. One attack from Megalosaurus gets Giganta down to 64. 27. Yeah, Giganto's going to flee me. I mean, the Megalosaurus is Gigantoraptor going to flee or... That's it's a bit short though. Where is Greg the Destroyer? Greg the Destroyer, look at him. He's awake. I want to see what Greg the Destroyer gets up to. Oh, he's just standing there. You gonna move, Greg? No? Okay. Greg's moving. Num nums. Oh, okay. Bye bye, Greg. Let's see what else we got here. We got Stegoceratops and Spinoceratops. Let's see. Yeah, he likes Spinoceratops. Are they in the research together? They're both perks like, so maybe. Well, actually, no, he's part Sinoceratops and Spinoceratops. So Spinoceratops is Sinoceratops and Spinoceratops. This is Triceratops and Stegosaurus, obviously. Funny enough, Triceratops and Stegosaurus hate each other in this game. But, oh, I think he's gonna die. I think he might be lying down to die here, I don't know. Where is the Scorpius? This is a Spino? Oh no, this is the Scorpius. That's an interesting wall, buddy. You gonna go kill? Here we go. Just don't kill Greg. Greg is a beast. You can't kill Greg. Is that Greg? I thought this was Greg. No, I didn't. Wait, what? Where's the one that I thought was Greg? Here's what I think is Greg. It's Greg, right? That's Greg. Greg the Destroyer, yes!
To some, this may seem inhumane. But when we let the dinosaurs fight,
I didn't get
or
enough
when
the
we
Megalosaurus
manipulate them
versus...
to, we gain a greater understanding of the animals. This research may
Eventually the Scorpius will get killed. I think... Oh, it's Megalosaurus and... Hold on, is this Megalosaurus? Okay, no, it's just giving me the notification now. Look, that's just a notification if you've been in. Oh, he's still fighting. Is one of them gonna flee? 48 on the Scorpius Rex. He's gonna flee and let the poison kill him, though, isn't he? Yeah. Scorpius Rex is an actual good fighter. He just does a bit of damage, then lets the poison do the rest of the work. The Megalosaurus, however, got a hybrid down to 48. Oh, he's out. He's healing really quickly. Yeah, he's gonna die. 4 minutes of poison. He's at 59 HP. Yeah. Oh! The poison wore off in the Ankylodocus. Oh, the Metrodon on its first ever fight I've ever seen actually in the game. Oh, you just did that with the Velociraptor. Good job. There's some dinosaurs that are going away to the perimeter, away from everything else, and they're finally, they're just staying away from everything. Funny enough, it's one of the strongest dinosaurs, I would imagine. The Erythrosaurus. What else is out here? Is there? Is this? I like Spinosaurus. The little squeaks. Greg the Destroyer. Gigantoraptor and Turbo again. 88, 100, yeah. Gigantoraptor, I think, might die here. Because he's down to 50, yeah. Either get a runner for... Oh, wait. It's only been 20 minutes. Is it? He's one, so I believe. It's a dead Gigantoraptor right there. Close your legs, buddy. Down. That's a bit pervy, just sitting there watching. Utah Tyrannosaurus and Megalosaurus. 28 HP Either way, the Megalosaurus is gonna die. Yeah, the Megalosaurus is gonna get killed right here. It put up a fair amount of good fights as well. Where is my Pyroraptor? Is it dead? Oh my god, the Sinosaurid T-Rex, how is he not dead? And where is... Yeah, I love how small these guys are considering how big they look on the thing. Where's the Pyroraptor? Actually, what does the Raptor eat? So I know he would eat eggs. Oh no, he's at the other omnivore. So there's a couple omnivores. Here he is. I don't actually like how thin his snout is, to be honest, but either way, we better have a fight. Therizinosaurus and Ducky. A Ducky Bill. Dinochirus and Therizinosaurus. I thought they were going to fight, but apparently not. So you have 2 deaths. Once it's been half an hour, so 10 minutes-ish, I'm going to end this video. I can't be bothered to film for an hour and just watching them fight. I can watch them fight for ages, but I don't like filming because I have to talk with it and yeah, I have to narrate, but you know, yeah, it's just kind of boring to film, to be honest. Therizinosaurus and Pyroraptor out here. A Metrodon. Is he about to face over the Pyroraptor again? No, not Pyroraptor, a Velociraptor again. Velociraptors are real, but they look like nothing like this. Same with the actual Velociraptors. Funnily enough, actually, Velociraptors looked more like a Utahraptor, but the size. Actually, sure, the Velociraptors would have looked quite a lot like this, but a lot more feathery. One time I find one that's like actually look like a Velociraptor would have probably looked. Oh my god, Jesus! First heard from Spinal Raptor. I should have killed him. I got thorn in his throat. Alarmosaurus. Jesus Christ, stop! What are you pulling his leg for? It's a real meat slap in that one. Poor Puggy Rhinoceros. Like, hold on. Anyway, right, back to the hunt. Where's actually that one I saw earlier? Is it this one? Yes. Velociraptor would have probably looked like this, but with feathery arms. And featherier tail. Is that my my Metrosaurus? What other sauropods do I actually have? Sorry, is that it? No, Ankylodocus. Where is Here it is. Well, here she is, I guess. Where's Greg? Where is Greg the Destroyer? Greg. Right, 5 minutes until I end this video. This video is brought to you by someone. If I do a fake sponsorship, even if it's a joke, I could probably get sued. I'm not gonna do that. This video was sponsored by Rage Light. By Rage Light Myths. Not Raid Shadow Legends, Rage Light Myths. This video was brought to you by Rage Light Myths. Is he running away? He's so fast. Yum yums. Ducky Wucky. Oh my god, is he finally gonna be his maker? Is he gonna be his maker? Yeah, look at that, look at that. The only way he can win this is if he uses his poison and runs off with a little girl. That's what he's gonna do now, innit? That's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do. Look at him. He's gonna get in a couple more hits, then he's gonna run. Or he's gonna run straight away. Either one. Either way, he's not gonna actually stay and fight. He's just gonna keep running and running. Now he's down low health. He's gonna run. Which will get maybe one more attack and then run, or just straight up run. Yeah, see? See? I really like this kind of ugly, not gonna lie. Even in the show, when it's meant to, how it's meant to look, it's pretty ugly. There's his orange, Dinocaris. Oh my god. My two favorite herbivores in the game. Wow. My two favorite theropods. And Karis one with a Therizinosaurus and more health originally, I think. He's gonna survive. Here we go! The fight of the two probably strongest raptors actually in the franchise. Except obviously Indoraptor, who is obviously the strongest raptor. The hell, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, oh! Oh yeah, you're obviously this back. And who's on low health? You? No, you dead. Who's on the low health? Harbo, you're not on low health, I don't think. You're basically is it Harbo's Therizinosaurus? Yeah. Nothing in this game actually likes Therizinosaurus except other Therizinosaurus. Actually, poor Therizinosaurus, to be honest. Like, why does nothing like it? Let me see what scars you've got. 2 scars, okay. But is he finally gonna finish off the Tyrannosaurus? Yeah, he is. Because he's a little wimp. Right. That is gonna be probably the end of this video. I will leave you on the best image of all time. Greg the Destroyer eating some grass. Bye bye now.